Hello everyone, how's it going? BigLT here. Welcome back to another food review, and I'm joined, of course, by...
SFParker.
It's actually the same day from the Reese's one that we did. But now, we're doing Cheetos! Cheese pizza.
Bulk recording because it's gonna get cold.
Yes, as much as we can. Actually, we don't know about Wednesday next week, actually, whether or not, at the time of recording this, whether or not you're going to be able to make it because of the weather. So we're
The weather is so hit and miss.
We're keeping it on the back burner until tomorrow at the time this is being recorded. So
Yep.
I'll be checking the weather when I wake up once I take my pills and actually wake up while I'm watching YouTube.
So what are you doing?
Smell.
Oh, okay.
Make sure here, you grab some. I mean, it's Cheetos. I don't know if it's going to be any different for you guys to see.
Did you show them what it is?
Yeah, it's Cheetos.
Oh,
yeah, Cheetos cheese pizza.
Cheese pizza.
I mean, it's just a Cheetos. I mean, I don't think it's going to be any different.
So the smell, I don't know. The smell for me is kind of the combination of like a stinky foot, but also like pizza Pringles. It's not bad. It just
I could smell the cheese
there's
pizza.
an underlying scent in there.
I could smell like mozzarella. I could smell the mozzarella on it.
I don't know what it is. There's an underlying scent that's just really pungent to me.
Taste on the other hand. I could taste the sauce of the pizza. The tomato sauce. I don't know if I'm getting like a hint of oregano in there.
Yeah, it reminds me of Pringles pizza. Pizza Pringles.
You know, it's been a while, and she's never seen me do this. So, let's read the ingredients, shall we? Oh, she dropped the Cheeto.
I dropped 2 Cheetos. Oh, man.
Okay. You don't know that I do this on occasion when it comes to food reviews, but I usually read the ingredient list. We got... stealing my Cheetos while I'm reading the ingredients.
They're actually really good.
Anyway, enriched cornmeal, and I'm not going to name everything that's in it because some of those are just scientific words. Vegetable oil, either corn, canola, and or sunflower oil. I almost said safflower, but that's not correct. Less than 2% of corn maltodextrin, buttermilk, skim milk, salt, natural flavors, monosodium glutamate, tomato powder. So there's the tomato pizza sauce I was talking about. Cheddar cheese, yeast extract, potassium salt, sugar, garlic powder, reduced lactose whey, spices, artificial color, red number 40 lake is what it says. Mozzarella cheese. I was right about that. I said
garlic might be why I was getting a pungent scent.
I did say mozzarella cheese was in here, and I was correct. And not only that, but I didn't catch this. Parmesan cheese is in there. And I'm not going to read the rest of the ingredients because it's just scientific ingredients. Contains milk ingredients is the last thing I usually say on there. So it contains milk. It's Cheetos!
I wouldn't say it's identical to Pringles pizza or pizza Pringle flavored chips. It's definitely its own thing because the cheese blend is very reminiscent of cheese puffs, which is a Cheetos thing. But the pizza taste itself is very similar. So if you're not a huge fan of Pringles, but you are a fan of cheese puffs, this would be a really tasty snack. And if you're not a huge fan of cheese puffs, but you like Pringles, well, you're not missing too much because there's pizza Pringles and they're very similar in taste.
Now for where did I find these? Originally I heard they were being sold only at Target, but I found it at Walmart. Not our local Walmart yet, not yet. They get stuff in a lot slower than other places, but this one was at Rochester's Walmart.
They're really good.
Because Rochester has 2 Walmarts, and my grandma and I were at the South one, and because how big Rochester is, they can get a lot more stuff on their... Actually, another thing about the Walmarts up in Rochester compared to ours, their grocery aisles are a lot bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Their aisles are a lot longer than ours. Ours, you'll probably get to the end of the aisle from the start in maybe 15 seconds. Walmart's in Rochester is like 20 seconds. It is that big. So they can put more product out and get things out quicker. That's why I was able to find it.
Not only that, but because they're a bigger city, they get product out more consistently.
Right.
I feel like our Walmart is too big for how small our town is. And so it's 50-50. I'll go there wanting to do my grocery shopping, and I'll find maybe half of what's on my list because it's either sold out or they've switched product or I don't know, something funky.
Oh, I should probably tell you. So, okay. Parker and I earlier were talking about trading cards in general, mainly Pokemon.
Oh.
But I got to say this to her. Went up to Rochester to not only just find food reviews, but I was looking at trading cards. They got nothing up there.
Oh wait, don't forget we have to do the finger test. You have to lick the cheese powder off your fingers.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, they got like no cards up in Rochester either.
Really?
Pokemon, Magic.
Specifically in Walmart or in the other stores?
Walmart and other stores. So Target was even being
What
hit
about
by
their game shop?
GameStop.
No, game shop. Like they probably have a local game shop like we do.
I was with my grandma. We don't shop at those places.
Oh, okay. So they may be there, but the big box stores.
Yeah, like Walmart, Target, those. They had like no cards.
Yeah.
They're getting.
Ours is depleted as well.
Yeah. The only place we can get trading cards is our local card shop.
I thought they had gone back to putting them with the cigarettes because people were like stealing them and stuff because they were getting so popular. So they had to be restricted the same way like lottery tickets and cigarettes were. But no, they're not with the cigarettes. They're just sold out.
So to the side.
The finger lick has a kick to it. There's a spice in there that I can't identify.
Well, it says spices in the ingredients, so I don't.
Yeah, but whether it's like
I
regular
probably.
pepper, cayenne, I don't know. It's something. It could just be like
Well,
it's a very
I mean,
soft spice.
earlier I said oregano might be in there.
True. But it's not like it's not just cheesy, and it's not so spicy it's gonna burn your mouth like Flaming Hots would. It tastes
Actually-
like the kind of spice you would actually add to a pizza sauce.
Actually, if you're saying spices that go for pizza, I would imagine maybe just a touch of that crushed red pepper flakes.
Yeah, like red pepper flakes. That's a good comparison. I was trying to think of it, and I'm like, why can I not remember what this is called?
Yeah, like the crushed red pepper flakes that you can put on your pizza to give it a little bit of a spice, a little bit of a kick. I like that with my pepperoni actually.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway, rating.
9.5. This is devourable for me. I love pizza, and I love things that I can just grab, eat. I need to be careful because I can go crazy with that. But the taste is pleasant. I probably choose this over the pizza Pringles simply because you get more. You get more, and it's also got the satisfying texture of the puff versus a chip, which, I don't know, I really, really like it. This is the closest to a 10 anyone's going to get from me, because I haven't found a 10 in a food unless it's like the most perfect thing where I'm like, replace the original product with this, please. This does not replace the original product, but it's pretty darn close.
I'm gonna agree with everything you said, but I'm gonna give it a 9.
Fair.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Yeah, I'm a pizza addict. Of course I'm going to give it as high as I can go. If it
I
tastes
will.
good.
I will say this though: the pizza Pringles, I can't hardly taste the stuff on it.
Yeah,
anymore.
that's the other thing. Pizza Pringles are hit and miss on how well coated the chips are, but these are very consistent in their coating of cheese powder. So, sorry Pringles, but I think you gotta step up your game, man. This is actually really, really good.
Actually, that's the thing about Pringles. They were classifying it as the newfangled potato chip back when it debuted, but the Frito-Lay company filed a motion to say that these aren't real potato chips. So they had to drop the potato chip name. So they're just called Pringles, and they're not just potato chips anymore because they are made from potato flakes that you make for like mashed potatoes.
Oh.
So they're not. They're
So they're potato paste that they put into like a mold to shape them like a chip.
Pretty much, yeah. They're basically
That's gross and fascinating.
it's basically an imitation potato chip, so to speak.
I feel cheated.
So yeah,
I don't know if I can ever go back to Pringles now.
so that's the thing. They can't call them potato chips, but they can call it potato crisps. Even though in England, crisps are what we call chips.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's how they kind of got around it. It's like, well, we're not going to call it a potato chip, or we're going to call it potato crisp.
That's bizarre. I don't know if I can. No, I don't think I can ever look at Pringles the same way now, knowing that these are injector mold slop.
Well, here's another thing. The only reason why Pringles exist in the first place is because breakage in potato chips. Were
they trying to find a way to get a more stable chip?
They were. It was a way to make a more stable chip, and without using the plastic bags, they went with the canister that you find tennis balls in.
I will say they failed miserably. You know how the bottom fifth of the jar of Pringles is always just a shattered mess?
Yeah, obviously. But back then it was different. Back then,
the trucks went on roads that were paved properly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, that was a little fun fact for you.
That's interesting.
See how much I learned from these things?
I learn a lot from these things. You're just full of little food wisdom nuggets, aren't you?
Well, whenever something gets brought up
whenever I know of a trivia night involving food, you're required to attend as
I may have
my challenging companion.
Hey, I may have an idea, but I could easily get it wrong. If it's like a certain date, I may not know it, even though
You'll probably know more than most people.
I wouldn't say that, but you know what? Every time I bring this kind of stuff up to
I'm bringing you to competitions now.
Whenever I bring this stuff up to my grandma, she finds it interesting too. She's like, "Well, that's pretty cool."
Food-based trivia competitions. We will go. We will conquer.
Is that your?
It's the one that fell on the floor.
Okay, well you still gotta eat it.
The one that fell on the floor?
5-second rule. Okay, fine. Just throwing it.
I know where my feet have been, and I do not like the idea of eating that, considering where my feet have been.
Okay, fine. Anyway. I'm trying to think. Did I sign off?
Nope.
Okay. Thanks so much for watching this food review. Of course, I've been BigLT.
I'm SFParker.
See you guys next time for another food review. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.